Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here more to share stuff, but there's a story related to what's in this box from Ladybird Loves. Khadijah, her cute little stickers. I won her Woolly Wednesday. As long as she has a certain number of members, she does that once a month, I believe. And so I happen to win this month, which I'm super excited about because of what was in it. There was a few things, because you do kind of have an idea, give or take, what's going to be in it. But she sends extras. But she's in England, the UK in general, but she's specifically in England. And there's something that, yes, I can order it here in America, but every time I order it in America, it tastes stale or almost rancid. I think because it's too old or whatever it is. So I have to get it from the UK. And so I pay her to ship this item that I will get to after the yarn. It's mostly for my husband, but I love them too. And like I said, I've gotten them in America. The first time I ordered them in America, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, no problem. But ever since then, each time I ordered, it seemed like it was worse and worse. So I'm like, I'm just not ordering them from in the US again. And so knowing I could just pay Ladybird the shipping part for that item, which you'll see why, because it's kind of large, and then pay for the item. I always do. And sometimes I get more than just this and send her money. So this is a bonus box. And then I also have another item that came in, but we'll only open part of that. So we're going to look at the Woolly Wednesday first. Remember that in the UK, every type of yarn is called wool. Magic erasers. Yeah. Okay, she included a couple extras of the item I'll show you in a bit. 4 magic erasers, because if you don't know what a magic eraser is, funny story. I accidentally washed in my washing machine with my clothing a magic eraser. I discovered it when I was pulling stuff out of the dryer. I'm like, well, I just ruined that. Anyway, so magic erasers are amazing because you can get stuff off, and it's a natural thing. It's I can't think of the product now. It's sort of like baking soda, but it's not baking soda. And a eco washing up sponge, no plastic, natural sponge, and coconut. Cool. Oh, 4 drinks and 4 snacks. Oh, exciting. This was May's Woolly Wednesday Woolbox. Remember, wool doesn't necessarily mean wool, because she knows my deal. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this was in there. Shapies. Sun-kissed. Oh my gosh, I might have to make something really fast for Here Comes the Sun with this. Look at this. 2 of these. We've got, when I use my computer glasses, I have a hard time reading with them. Fingering weight, 100% cotton. What else? I guess it's, come on, we've got to have something more than that. Ounces, anything? Color is Noonday Sun. You can see it's variegated. It's beautiful. Made in China. I'm trying to see if there's ounces or anything on here. I'm probably just missing it. 50 grams. There we go. 50 grams, 170 meters, which means about 185 yards, give or take. And there's 2 of them, so plenty to make something cool. All right. And basic stitch, which we all want to pronounce in a funny way, or at least I do. Antimicrobial, though. This is the good stuff. And if ever there was a time, and I'm going to be putting these, I know, we're anti-plastic, but I'm going to be putting these straight into plastic to protect them. The bug people, the moth people are coming again tomorrow. I'm filming this on Thursday. You're seeing this on Saturday, so they're coming again to do a touch-up and see what they can do to get rid of the last of the stinking moths. Well, moths don't stink. I just think they stink. Not smell bad. Okay, more about basic stitch. Antimicrobial. So you're not going to get stuff growing on these. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 186 yards, 170 meters. I don't remember what company this is from. What order? I know this is Lion Brand, but I can't remember what company this was. She'll probably comment for me. What company was this ordered from? It's anti-allergen stitching. That's what the long-lasting freshness for your projects while preventing odor, bacteria, and allergens. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 186 yards, 170 meters. Oh, I did a good job guessing on that last one. That conversion rate. It is a, sorry guys, medium weight 4, 5mm needles. I think that's a US 8, or 5mm hook, H, or a US 8, or for Sam's yarn basket, H. All right, 65% recycled polyester and 35% Amicor acrylic, AMICOR, machine wash and dry, which is good because, again, you can stick it in the dryer when it's done. There's 2 of those. Okay, that's all that's going to go in there, I think. Oh, no, we can get this organic cotton in there, which is always nice, organic cotton. 100% organic cotton, 1.76 ounces, 125 meters, 136 yards, 50 grams. The sequencing on that label is a little unique. Lightweight 3. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. Where's my phone? Okay, just kidding. My hair's hanging in my face. I literally cannot see that. I think she had this trouble too. I think it says 2mm needles or 3mm and 3mm hook. I think for a lightweight 3. You know how cotton is; it's always smaller than they say. I think I already read. Yeah, I read the weird sequencing. Machine wash, 30 degrees. I think that's cold. You can iron. You can pee, which means use the dry cleaning solvent that starts with a P. Do not bleach. Oh, no, this looks like it's saying do not dry clean. And then lay flat to dry, which is usually recommended to cotton, especially because a lot of times you want to pull cotton back into its shape after washing. So this is going in here. Ooh, there's some fun stuff in here I don't remember seeing. Okay, that's all that fits in that bag again. It's to protect it. I am sorry, Khadijah, that I'm having to use plastic on this lovely non-plastic stuff. I appreciate your conscientiousness about the environmental side of things. All right. Did I say what company that was? The company was Estrofil. Etrofil. Etrofil. And it's a product of Italy, the organic cotton. Okay. And this is Istanbul, which is cute. This wool does not seem to be bothering me at all. Like at all. Not making me itchy. No. I might be able to use this wool. That's awesome. I got my little dry skin all over it. All right. 100% Anatolian wool, which I'm guessing is from Italy as well. Etrofil. Fabbrica de filati per lavora a mano. So if you know Italian, I probably pronounced that terribly, but anyway, 50 grams, 125 meters, so about 130 yards. No. Yes. No, about 135 yards. Lightweight 3, this one's a little bit bigger. A 2.5 to a 4mm needle. A 2 to a 6mm hook, which means lots of variety. This one's being called a lightweight 3, and to me that seems thicker. Like I would almost call that a 4, but anyway. Machine wash. No, hand wash. I see the hand. I wonder if that one said hand too, and I didn't see the hand because it was so tiny. My tiny hands, they're a problem. All right. Hand wash cold. You can iron, you can use the solvent P, and lay flat to dry. The box with a line in the middle means lay flat to dry, which is Michelle Plays Hooky told me that. So, all right, made in Turkey, and it's whatever that Anatolian wool. It's I'm not reacting to it at all, which is awesome because when I saw wool, I'm like, I don't remember there being wool in there, but it seems to be fine without being superwashed, and that's a first. Because even 5% wool in some yarns bothers me. If it's not superwash, it's crazy. So this stuff is, check the other ball. Two donuts of those. All right. Baby cotton. Look at this gorgeous variegated blue. Is it blues and purple, or are they just shades of purple? I think they're blue. blues and purple. Gorgeous. 50 grams, 1.76 ounces. If you didn't know, in Europe, they use a comma where we use a decimal, just so you're aware. I think we're the only ones that use the decimal where we use the decimal. So they use a comma there. 165 meters, 180 and a little bit yards. 3mm needles, 3mm hook. A fine weight, 2, yeah, which I agree. That's a 2. Sorry, that's 2 of them together. That to me is a 2. Especially cotton. Cotton seems to be on the thinner side of a rating. Hand wash cold. You can iron, lay flat to dry, don't bleach, don't stick in the dryer. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing what it is. 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. And it feels really nice. I'm going to set that here because I'm going to put something. Oh, that one's alpaca. Okay. Oh, this is from Yarn Art. I've never had Yarn Art yarn. I hear a lot about Yarn Art yarn. So this is the same. This is 2 of those. I will figure out fun things to make with that. Eco cotton. Emu. Like the bird, I assume. They're still birds, even though they're giant, right? 100 grams. It feels heavier than that. Approximately 300 meters, 328 yards, 100% cotton, made under license in Turkey. I wonder what license that is. Machine wash, 30 degrees. I think that's cold. Do not bleach, do not tumble dry. And it just gives me needles, 4mm needles. And then it gives you a gauge. You can scan it. Oh yes, this is the one. I remember this was the secret word, the mulled wine. And she doesn't say the secret word. And I'm not telling you any more than that. If you listen to her, you know what you need to do. So, mulled wine, it's beautiful. It's reds and purples and orange, I would say. Yeah, this is beautiful. 2 of these. So this is a lot. What was the yardage on this? 328. Yeah, that's a lot of yardage there. I'll set that there for a sec. And then we're going to look at these last 2 yarny. The yarn. Nope, actually we've got more yarny goodness. But I want to put this one with the wool. Because it says it is 8% acrylic, 8% viscose, and 20% alpaca. No, I'm missing one. 64% acrylic, 8% viscose, 8% alpaca, 20% wool. Let's see. This one seems to be okay too. So maybe it's just whatever Yarn Arts, because this is a different brand. Their wool somehow isn't bothering me, which is cool. Lightweight 3, 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, 130 meters, 142-ish yards. And I say ish because they actually go to the decimal place here, which I think is funny. These colors just have numbers, so. But maybe that alpaca, even though it's 20% wool, it's not bothering me, which is amazing. Okay, these 2 are going in this bag because they have wool content. So that'll give, but I'm not turning red, and I'm not itchy, and I'm not bothered at all. So again, sometimes when they're manufactured in other countries or different countries, that seems to help. Where was this one made? I didn't look for that. It's called Milano. Where is this made? Made in Turkey. This one doesn't have that license word, which is interesting. I'll have to go back and look and see what company, and then I'll tag that company along with her. Okay, and the last 2 are fun. They're fun yarns. This is eyelash yarn. That's what we call it. I don't know what y'all call it. This is classic chunky. I think it's hilarious that they call that chunky. But it's because of the hairs. This will be great for some amigurumi. And it's sparkle. Look at that sparkle. Amazing. Okay. Oh, I need to watch time. Approximately 70 meters, 77 yards, 50 grams, 75% polyester, 25% lurex. Made under license in Turkey, which is so interesting that it's stated that way. So this is Christmas Classics. I don't know if that's the brand. And this one actually has the color name black. Did this one have a color? No, that one had a color number. I was trying to remember which ones had color names. All right. Okay. I'm going to pause here for a sec. Okay. We're only doing the Ladybird Loves Woolly Wednesday box because we're not going to get to the other thing. So that'll be tomorrow. All right. Here's the magic erasers. They're amazing. This is the Eco friendly sponge. Okay, here's a snack. Soreen. Ooh, lunchbox loaf. Strawberry loaf. I will do a tasting later. You know I will. So 2 of those. That sounds super yummy. I don't know what a lunchbox loaf is, but I guess I'm going to find out. Swizzles Love Hearts. So these kind of look like Neckos and kind of look like sweet tarts, but I bet they don't taste like either. So I'll do a tasting and do that for you. Some Costa Coffee Millionaire's Mocha. Yummy. I love the just add milk or just add water. Very yummy. I'll do a tasting with all this. These are the extra ones. I can't wait to try these. I actually looked at these through a company here in the US, so it will be much better coming from there. Fish and chips, lashings of salt and vinegar. Baked snacks. So they look like little chips, but they look like little goldfish, but I guarantee they don't taste like them. And I feel like... Oh, yep, there was something else. Oh, Nescafes. These are yummy. Vanilla cookie dough latte. Ooh, that sounds yummy. And then the thing I paid for and ordered are these. These are fries in the UK. They are crunchy little snacks. These are the scampi flavored. I also really like the bacon flavored. My husband loves these. And the Smith's brand is the best. So that is the thing that I ordered and paid for through her because, there's the issue of if I order it in the US, too much processing time or whatever. Anyway, I got these into 2 bags. I know, that's a travesty that I have to put them in plastic, but that's what I have to do right now. And I'm sorry, Khadijah, for doing that to the lovely items that are overall eco-friendly. But the rest of it, I'll do in a tasting, probably in a couple weeks. If you don't know about magic erasers, amazing. And I will look into this more. And thank you so much. And make sure you're checking out Lady Bird Loves and her Woolly Wednesdays specifically. You don't have to be a member to win. She just has to have a certain amount of members to do it, to be able to sponsor it. So go check her channel out and watch her stuff. She's got some fun stuff. So anyway, with that, thanks for coming in. I have buried everything. Can I get an amen? Oh, remember hanky markers? Lady Bird loves hanky markers. She's not making any more after her anniversary, which I think is the beginning of next month. So order them by the end of June is my recommendation, sooner rather than later. I don't know where my glasses are. I just pulled her off her legs. This is officially the worst shape she's ever been on camera. I'm so sorry, Mima, Potato Head. But this is what we're going with. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from Mima, Potato Head. Hugs from me. Can't find my glasses. Can't find most of her body. Hugs from a distance if that's what you need. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. I hope to see you again. And go check out Lady Bird Loves content. Bye.